What up, dudes? My name is Ben, or HardShenaniganz, and today I'm bringing you another 100+ fail. Another 100+ fail, and I think the main reason I fail on this 100+ is because I make the mistake of calling in my dogs and my swarm at the same time, and they end up fighting each other for kills. And I actually had a pretty shitty first round as well. So those are two reasons. I don't want to really make excuses why I haven't gotten 100+ yet, but this is probably one of my better gameplays. I have some other good ones saved up that you guys are going to be seeing in the next couple days here. I am using the Scorpion Evo. I actually do want to go over my class setup real quick. Alright, so like I said, I'm using the Scorpion Evo. I'm using Fast Mag, Silencer, and Foregrip on it. I'm using the perk setup Ghost, Hardline, Scavenger, and Dexterity. I would really recommend Flak Jacket, though, instead of Hardline. That's what I've been using. I'm using the primary Gunfighter wildcard, obviously, so I can have 3 attachments on my weapon, as well as the perk 1 Greed, so that I can have a second first perk. I've started experimenting a little bit more with class setups. This is one of the ones that when I started finding, really good classes to use, this was one of the first ones. I've since refined it a little bit. I've found that the silencer on a lot of the SMGs is not very useful. Although it may keep you off the radar, at this point, the maps are so tight that you're going to end up running into people. And even though you may be flanking people, Ghost is going to help out with that. And as long as you're still moving while you're in the enemy spawn, although you may show up on the radar with the unsilenced weapon, as long as you're moving, you should be able to, maneuver around the spawn, and people aren't really going to expect where you are, because you may have shot, and then they go look for that red dot, and then by that time you're already behind them. You see I'm 20 and 8 at the end of the first round. So I've started using the extended mag and the foregrip on the Scorpion. Probably one of my favorite SMGs. I've started to also use the Chickum CQB, which is a gun that not a lot of people use, because when they go to set it up, they realize that it is a 3-round burst SMG. SMG. That's definitely something that exists in Black Ops 2. No. It's a 3-round burst SMG, and a lot of people don't use it because, as you see, I get killed there by the bouncing Betties. Those things are so aggravating. Anyways, 3-round burst SMG, a lot of people are turned off by that, but one thing about that gun that I think a lot of people don't know is I'm pretty sure there's not a fire rate cap on it. So when you're using that gun, you can literally tap down the trigger as fast as humanly possible, and it will shoot like a full auto gun. You may want to use the select fire, but I found that extended mags and silencer, or foregrip and extended mags, are both pretty good on that gun, as long as you have a pretty good trigger finger. It's just like using a pistol. So as far as the Chickum CQB goes, that's a pretty decent SMG setup that I've been experimenting with, as well as the MP7 with foregrip and extended mag, which is the one I've been using lately quite a bit. That has been working out well for me a lot. That gun, it's fairly underrated, because a lot of people, you unlock it early, and it does take quite a bit of bullets to kill somebody over range. But with the foregrip, you can keep your bullets on target easier because it reduces the accuracy, and with the extended mags, you get more bullets in your clip, as well as more bullets to start off. That's the one thing. In Black Ops, the dual mag attachment, which is the fast mag in this, worked as quick reload, as well as it gave you extra ammo, whereas in this, the extended mag attachment functions as that extra ammo, but you don't get that quick reload. But the reload as is fairly fast, so I wouldn't worry too much about it. That's what I've been using, and I've been doing pretty well with it. So as far as like class setups and stuff go, I know I'm really not normally a tip guy, but I found that this game is frustrating, right? We all know this game, although it's only been out for the last couple days, it is one of the more frustrating Call of Duties that we've all ever played. A lot of people are struggling with it, and look at that fucking feed. Holy shit. I didn't even notice that. It's still going. I've noticed that, yeah, this game is frustrating, so I wanted to give you guys some class setups maybe that you guys could experiment with and see if you found the same success with them as I was. So I'm just getting that out of the way. I know, like I said, I'm not normally a tip guy. I normally tell stories and stuff like that, but as a fairly decent Call of Duty player, I'm not trying to, sound like I'm the shit once again. But those are some classes that I've found very, very useful. As far as kill streaks go, like I said, I'm using the VSAT, the dogs, and the swarm. Like I said earlier, I made the mistake of calling in my dogs and the swarm at the same time, which if I could do it again, I definitely would not. If you have watched any of the other 100 pluses, you will notice that a lot of people will call in their VSAT and their dogs as soon as they can, like once they get them, and then they'll run around and still get kills while the dogs are up, and then either once they die or once the dogs start to run out, they call in their swarm. So from now on, and what I would recommend for you guys if you are running those high streaks is to do that, because that's the way you're going to get the high scores. Other than that, I did want to talk a little bit about new strategy I've been using. Because I've been running only 2 attachments on the SMGs, right, with the foregrip and extended mags, I'm able to run C4 as well as shock charge, which the shock charge in this game is extremely useful. I've been using it with Scavenger. Obviously, Scavenger replenishes shock charges as well as C4. So once you unlock Scavenger, I know you guys may not have it yet. You may have not reached level 44, I think, is when you unlock it. But shock charge and Scavenger, you only need to run 1 shock charge because it's really, you don't need 2, although 2, I mean, it could be helpful. You see the host dashboards here, which is awesome, right at the end of the game. But that's one strategy I've been using a lot. You just huck shock charges all over the place as you use Scavenger. But anyways, that wraps up the video. The video you're seeing on the screen right now was a gameplay I posted the other day. It was on the same map, Plaza, 84 kills with the R870 shotgun, which actually got gold now. So, and I prestiged. I found out that if you prestige, you don't lose your camos or any progress on your gun. You just need to get to that level again to unlock it. So, quick tip if you guys didn't know that. Other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will talk to you later. Peace.